Made it to level 18 on Zwift today. Accomplishment for the whole week. And welcome back to my channel. So this is my second time filming today because I did already film earlier today. I filmed about 30-minute video just talking to the camera while I was on my bike, just kind of going through my path to how I ended up in triathlon and kind of where I am today with it, because I think like my motivation has changed a lot, and like I kind of fell into it, but I found I really enjoy it and it's a part of my life. Like I really want to keep up. So I filmed that earlier today, and then other than that I wanted to talk about this week, because this week I had a really rough week this week. So I actually mentioned in my video I do deal with anxiety. It is definitely like not something that like really affects me day to day very much anymore, but it is there. And so this week my week started off really good. So the video that went up today, you will see that I got in a good run and a good strength workout on Monday, and then what happened is I slept really poorly Monday and Tuesday night. So Tuesday I swam Tuesday morning and then had dinner with my dad, so I didn't do an afternoon workout. And then Wednesday I had slept so poorly, and then I did end up making it to swim practice, because basically as soon as I look at the light from my phone I'm gonna be up for a while. So I did go to swim practice on Wednesday as well, but Wednesday night I was supposed to ride my bike, and basically I felt so terrible Wednesday. Like I was so tired. I was having trouble focusing on work. Like I was having trouble getting work done. I was gonna actually work from home a bit when I got home in the evening, and that didn't happen because I just felt bad. There's like no other way to describe it. Like I just felt tired, and sometimes like once I drive home and eat, like I feel more awake, or like I go outside for a second in the cold and it wakes me up. That did not happen on Wednesday. So I went to bed Wednesday night. I did sleep pretty well Wednesday, and then Thursday, can't keep my day straight. I was in my office again Thursday, and my workouts went pretty well. I got in a 50-minute run on the treadmill. It was a tempo run, and it actually like kind of fell where it should. And usually my heart rate's pretty high on the treadmill, but it seems to be coming down some, so that was good. And then I also again strength trained on Thursday, so that was Thursday. And then Friday came around, so we had a chance of ice Friday night, so swim practice was canceled Friday morning, and I just like had no motivation or anything on Friday. I felt like maybe a little bit of heightened anxiety this week for some reason. I kind of started to feel that when I was feeling really tired on Wednesday. And so I ended up Friday. I was also, so the other thing, my treadmill is still not here. Me and Nordictrak had a very nice phone call today where I stressed that they apparently get my money, but I don't get a treadmill. So I also was waiting around for them. Supposedly it was supposed to be delivered. When I talked to somebody on Tuesday, it was supposed to be delivered between 5 and 9 p.m. Which honestly, anything showing up after 5 p.m. where they're supposed to come into your house, I really don't think should ever happen. But yeah, so it was supposed to show up between 5 and 9. Obviously did not show up. So that also just kind of set me off for being in a really, really crappy mood yesterday. I ended up last night, I sat in bed and watched TV and just went to bed. I yeah, it was just not, I mean, I worked a little bit late, but it was just not a good day. Today's gone a lot better. I filmed the biking part of my day earlier, made it to level 18 on Zwift. I celebrated in my video, but I then cut it out because it was a 30-minute video of just me talking. So yeah, I had some workouts get missed because of just not mentally being all there this week. And now, so I did an hour-and-a-half bike today. I've got an hour-and-a-half run scheduled tomorrow, and then a 45-minute easy bike afterwards. So apparently I'm tired. I should not be tired. I slept plenty late. So that's where we are right now. I will stop talking and don't know if I'm going to take the GoPro with me on the run tomorrow or not. I did like that I was able, so since I set up the new camera, one, I do feel like the video quality is a little bit better. I also feel like since I got it, I guess that's it, just the video's quality is better. It does have like the little screen that I can flip up so I can actually like make sure that I am in the frame and everything, and it has a lens that you can take off, which is like totally new to me. So that was exciting, is getting to use it today. So filming wise, I'll maybe film a little bit running tomorrow, and then my workouts for the week will probably look like almost identical to last week, just with a 2-hour bike on Saturday instead of an hour-and-a-half. And hopefully I'll film and post something, but obviously my videos don't always go up on time. I've got the one that went up today, plus I have another one that's going to go up tomorrow, which is the 30-minute video I filmed today. And then hopefully I will get something up on a weekday this week. I am having a little bit of trouble with my computer. It is a 2017 MacBook Air, if that at all means anything to anyone. I think that just older apparently computers only good like for 3 years from what I've heard, so it may just be that it's older, so it's running slower. And exporting stuff from iMovie does take a while. So yeah, I will stop talking here. Hopefully I can get you some actual content tomorrow. And that's it for now. Alright, good morning. It is 9 a.m. and I've already, well, I got up, I went and got my breakfast, got my usual Starbucks tea. It is just unsweetened black tea. I order light water, light ice, because otherwise they water it down. And it doesn't even taste like tea if you order light ice. And it's like over half full of ice sometimes. Not a fan of that. And then I went to get groceries. I've been to 2 grocery stores already. This is recording, right? Okay, sorry. Still getting used to the new camera. Really enjoying it though. So I got groceries, so I still have Omaha steak stuff in my fridge, obviously, so I didn't need to buy too much in the way of main things. I still have some vegetables as well. So today was more of a like easy things, snack things. And I got myself a Valentine's Day gift because it looked nice. So on the side of easy things, I got frozen pizza. This is my new favorite frozen pizza. They changed the one I used to get from California Pizza Kitchen. I still get it sometimes, but this is my new favorite. It is the eggplant buffalo mozzarella from the Kroger Private Selection brand. I could honestly sit and eat this whole pizza, but usually I eat about half. Kitchen counter is a little full right now. I also got a staple for me, so it is the Jenny's salted peanut butter with chocolate flake ice cream. It's something about like the salted flavor in it I really like. I'm just gonna, I guess I can't stack things that high. Trying to get stuff out of the way. So again, easy things. This is spinach ricotta ravioli. I get the family size bag. I get about 3 meals out of that usually when I cook it. Another side, so this is bag salad. I like the chopped Caesar salad kits. I'll usually make this like about 2 salads out of this. I also do the kits because salad dressing goes bad eventually and I just don't eat it fast enough. Snack foods, I've been really feeling like I need some more snack food other than the Kirkland brand granola bars I have that I love. So this is the Nature Valley I think they're like baked oatmeal something. They're delicious. There's Kat trying to help, so excuse him. I've had a chocolate craving ever since last week when I didn't get my chocolates. So these are peanut butter milk chocolate. They're basically like tiny Reese's cups. And then I think we're down to just a couple things. So cream cheese too on my bagels every morning. They discontinued the smoked salmon cream cheese I used to eat, so I just got rosemary olive oil bagels and plain cream cheese. That bag was bagels. So the last food item I got that's like actual food, well, it's 3 things actually. So I used to make this a lot when I was training for Ironman Louisville, and so I thought I would try making it again. So it is non-fat Greek yogurt, vanilla flavored. So like any vanilla non-fat Greek yogurt. This one's the 000. If I remember correctly, they use like stevia, or I want to say it's stevia to sweeten this one. Yeah, so it's like no sugar, or no added sugar, stevia, and no fat. Then I got the Kind peanut butter granola. And then with that, I also mix in, I like the Peanut Butter and Company brand, but they didn't have it at Kroger. So I got the PB2 powdered peanut butter. I will never eat this as actual peanut butter though. It is just for yogurt. I feel like there was something else I was gonna say about this. I just mixed it all together though, and it's a good like evening snack. I do go with a non-fat yogurt just because my diet otherwise does tend to be kind of high in fat and carbs. So this way I'm getting something that's maybe a little bit higher in protein. Same reason for the powdered peanut butter instead of regular peanut butter. So the last thing I got myself is my Valentine's Day gift to myself. So I got this giant mug, and it has this cute little teddy bear and Reese's cups in it, and this was like 100% impulse purchase. So I got myself this Valentine's Day gift, and I got toothpaste because I'm almost out of toothpaste. So that is my grocery haul for the day, well, for the week. And I've got a long run today, so the only issue with that is my foot is kind of bothering me. So I've had plantar fasciitis in my left foot before, and with switching shoes, I think that's part of why it's irritating me, along with increasing mileage right now. So my plan is still to do my long run. I've been stretching a lot, and I'm just gonna go by how it feels, and if it is bothering me, I might cut back. I'm also gonna drive across town to run today because I do need to pick up some food I ordered from the bike shop. So that's gonna be this afternoon. Like, I'm gonna run and then come home, and this evening like do an easy bike ride. And in the meantime, I'm going to take out trash and do some laundry. So that's it for right now. Hopefully I will take a camera or something running with me. All right, so I am at the trailhead for the Greenway. So I think I mentioned, I don't know if this flashing is recording. So I am at the trailhead for the Greenway. I'm running in Bellevue instead of Brentwood, where I usually run, because the bike shop is over here and I need to run by and pick up some stuff I ordered last week. So I'm going to throw on my hydration vest and get going. I've got an hour-and-a-half run. I am hopefully super, oops, hand slipped. Hopefully super hydrated right now. I've drank a ton of water in the last couple hours. So I'm hoping I'll feel a little bit better than I did last week, because I definitely was not feeling good by the end of my run, just in terms of like a little bit achy and just overall like wasn't feeling it. I also felt like I went out too hard last Sunday, so I'm going to try and keep the pace slower than 2 weeks ago actually. So the goal is like really, really, truly easy, slow running today. Still an hour-and-a-half plan unless my foot is really irritated. I definitely need to work on making sure I'm doing my stretching and everything for that. I am probably not going to film anything because I saw how many cars were parked at one of the trailheads on my way here, and it is insanely crowded. I will take my camera just in case, but just probably not going to film anything. Okay, that is as good as I'm gonna get it right now. I'm home from my run. This is Kramer. Kramer loves attention, and he loves it when I hold him. So I am back from my run. So I do usually run by time. I ended up running by distance, sort of. So I ended up running about 7 miles instead of like, I probably would have been like 6.5, like, or so if I stopped earlier when it actually did hit the hour-and-a-half mark. So not that much extra. So there was that. Sorry, cat's like really not easy to hold sitting on these stools. So run overall felt good. The only problem was well, there are 2 issues. So one, I drank, like I was trying to pre-hydrate to some extent, and I'm just gonna let the cat sit here because he's a good boy. So I tried to pre-hydrate, which the problem with pre-hydrating is sometimes you have to pee. And my issue with this route is that there are not, cat's a mess. So my route I usually run in Brentwood, I have 3 bathroom stops on it. This route I have none unless I am going 8+ miles, which really, even then it'd probably be almost closer to 9 to actually get to where the bathroom is. So I really had to pee, and like I had to like, I don't know how all of the anatomy works. Like I felt like I sort of had to pee when I started, and there were a couple times I really felt like I needed to go, and then it kind of went away again, so that was nice. But yeah, that was not fun. It definitely, like, I feel like just kind of messes up my rhythm. And then the second thing that happened was, so the place where I run, it is a greenway, and when it rains, it floods. So there are multiple spots along the way. So it's right next to a branch of a river. So basically what happens is it floods and it gets really muddy. And so the mud in that area is really slick and oily as well. So when you're going through it, one, the on-running shoes should not go through mud. The middle of them just fills with mud, and I could feel how much heavier they were after it. 2, the second big thing being, else to say about the mud. Oh, it was really slick. So like I could not run when I was in it. Like I had to walk every time I was in the mud because it was just not safe to run. So that was a little bit disrupting too. So that combined with the mud in my shoes really kind of threw me off. The first section of mud was about 1.5 miles in. I did actually try to find a bathroom at one point. There's a place where like it goes up near some baseball fields, and I feel like maybe there are bathrooms up there, but I don't know that trailhead as well. And I've never been there like outside of like kind of running past it. It doesn't actually have direct access to where I run. So I didn't want to go there. Like I did see cars and like I've seen people come down from it before, but because I wasn't as familiar with it, I didn't want to be like stopping and walking around on my own. That's just, I'm a little bit overly cautious about that sort of thing. Even though I know like it's a lot of families and stuff in that area, I just try to be a little bit extra careful for my own safety when I'm out running. It's the same reason I stopped running with music at one point, so I don't ever listen to any music when I'm running outside. Basically for the same reason. It's like I like to be super aware of what's going on around me. That's also beneficial because like today I get really suspicious of people. I heard somebody like, there was a person and I heard a dog like yelping in pain behind me, and I checked a couple times and I think it was just maybe the dog pulled too much because I watched the guy and like the dog seemed pretty happy, but I am like hyper aware to those noises. So like if there is something going on around me, I'm probably gonna notice it. Same with like I heard like, I can scare myself sometimes even because I'll hear like my own like something on my clothing making noise or something. So you do become hyper aware of that stuff when running alone. So overall it went good. So 7 miles total. I went to the bike shop to try and pick up my stuff that I ordered, and it is not in. So that's not very fun. And I was gonna cook tonight. I just don't want to cook. I'm tired. It took a lot for me, honestly, to get out on that run today. Like overall it was good, but definitely tired. I went by the bike shop after and hung out there for a little while, and now I'm gonna drink a bunch of water and find some food for dinner. I think it's probably gonna be one of those frozen pizzas. I have wanted that frozen pizza like all week and I didn't have one. So I'm thinking frozen pizza for dinner tonight because that sounds good. So I don't really know what I've filmed the last 2 days. But that's, I mean, I kind of wish I got some footage while running. It was actually really pretty today. Like, you go by like a driving range, which is just kind of boring. And then like once you're past the driving range, like you go into this like huge open field type area. And so I could just see, especially because like all like of what's in the field is cut down right now and the time of year, like I could just see so far in this field. It was really cool today. And I almost pulled out my camera, but there were like a ton of other people around. Like, it was crazy crowded. So that was that. I'm gonna cook dinner before I try and think about anything else because I am starving right now. And I'll catch up with y'all after dinner because I don't think you need to watch me putting a frozen pizza in the oven. Like, if you really want to see that, comment down below, but I don't think cooking frozen pizza is that interesting. All right, we have survived Monday. So I'm gonna close out this video here. I went to work today at the office, got free Chinese food for lunch, so that was exciting. Did kind of the same thing I've done the last couple Mondays, which seems to be working to start off my week pretty well, which is I went and ran on the treadmill at the office gym and then followed that with my strength workout. So that was overall good. I also tried something new today. So what I find is I sometimes don't drink enough water at work, and then also I don't eat a lot of salt. So I actually eat a lot of very bland food actually, aside from when I make Brussels sprouts. So the thing is, I sometimes do feel like I don't do very well with my hydration. So I decided to try taking some electrolytes with me to work. So the goal is to drink at least 1 bottle of electrolytes during the day, along with the amount of water I would normally drink if I'm going to work out after work. So that just is to set me up better for a couple of things. So 1, I'll be hydrated for my workout, and 2, I won't be getting as dehydrated at night, because I do notice that a lot of times if I have a workout in the evening, the next morning I tend to be pretty dehydrated. So I do think that went really well today. I think also having the electrolytes sitting there and seeing them like their bright pink color was kind of like a reminder, like, hey, you need to be drinking right now all day long. So I found that extremely helpful for me, or at least for today. Like, we'll see long term how this goes. So like this week I have afternoon workouts Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday I just have the long bike, and Sunday I just have the long run. So I'm gonna see kind of how that plays out through the rest of this week and going forward. And I'm hoping that it will continue to be beneficial for me, because I do know that I struggle a lot with making sure I'm getting enough water. So that was really good. Workout was basically the same as last Monday. I did change things up just a little bit. Like, I've been doing leg press. I decided not to do leg press. I did a split squat. So I'm doing a split squat just to work on improving my lunges as well. So single leg movements are very important, especially for runners, because they are going to help your stabilizer muscles, and those are muscles we typically don't use enough. So that's why I did squats, but I also did the split squat, and then I did single leg deadlifts, which I think I also hadn't done on a Monday before. I did them on Thursday though. And then the rest of the workout was pretty much the same. Did my planks, did my bicycle crunches, because I do tend to also neglect core work. I do find that a lot of the movements I do engage your core, because I am doing compound movements. So when you're doing a squat, especially a goblet squat where you're holding the weight in front of you, which is what I'm doing right now, I do find that I have to engage my core more. And I've actually, I can feel myself engaging it, and I do have cues to kind of remind myself of it. So overall strength workout went well, run went well. I did feel like suddenly the treadmill slowed down. I don't know if that ever happens. Or the other thing is so I noticed this on, I forget what day, Thursday when I was running. There were people running on either side of me, and they were running faster than me. And so what I found was that when people are running around me, I think on the treadmill, because the belts are moving, so you got the noise of the belt combined with their footsteps, and I think I I'm not like overly sensitive to sound. I just think like I'm a little bit sensitive to sound sometimes. Like that actually like threw off my like rhythm when I was running last week. And then same thing today, like my rhythm suddenly changed when this other person stopped running that was running faster than me. So I found it kind of interesting that like either it changed or the treadmill suddenly slowed down. I think the first time like the treadmill did slow down briefly. So that was a little bit weird today. Still no treadmill in my house. We're about to have like a full-on like, here's all the issues with Nordictrack and this shipping company they use. It's Allegro home delivery. It was here in Nashville. I am extremely mad right now. We're not going to talk about it yet because maybe they will get me a treadmill this week. So yeah, that is where I'm going to close out the video because I do want to start editing this tonight because tonight is Monday. That way I can edit it and export it before I get on the bike tomorrow, because what I found is Zwift runs really slow when you're exporting videos, and I am trying to export these in a slightly higher quality so that you don't see as much like graining footage. So I'm going to stop talking there. If you did enjoy this video, please like and hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you in the next one.